Welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn, to live your life on your own terms. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn Academy. And today in this video, we are going to talk about government jobs as a career. Now, if you are a youngster who has just cleared his graduation and has passed his college, you would be wondering whether to apply for a government job or a private job. Now, in this video, you are going to get all the answers of your question whether you should join a government job, what are the benefits of government job, and why you should or should not apply for government jobs. So if you have clicked to watch this video, be rest assured you have reached a channel that will give you a treasure of knowledge daily. That's a promise. So please subscribe and become a lifetime learner of a channel. Now, working in the public sector and for the government is an opportunity that has been explored and valued by numerous people. Now, you would be wondering why working for the government is an opportunity which has been explored and valued by numerous people. Now, you will get the answer to this question in the coming slides. Now, for some, it is lure of job security. For others, it is reputation attached with the job role that acts as a motivating factor. Now, working in the public sector gives you a chance to work for the society and help the people in need. Almost all domains in public sector have fairly good opportunities and huge scope. Government sector jobs are available to all in numerous form positions in hierarchy. One can either work for the central government or the state government. One can then select which part of the government mechanism one would like to be a part of: public sector, government schools, administrative offices, or other public sector enterprises. Now, in recent years, with the emergence of strong private sector, the options for candidates have become manifold. Now, not only does the emerging private section offer numerous job opportunities, but it also offers a number of incentives and perks. On the other hand, the challenging nature of private sector job means that every candidate has to go through a risk reward analysis before finalizing his option. Now, what does it take to apply for a government job? Now, when you think of applying for a government job, you need to think a couple of things. First, the area of work that you would like to go in, the level at which you would like to apply. Now, when you ask these questions, you would think that if I'm going in a government job, why not to go for the best government job? Why to settle for something mediocre, average? So if I really want to get into government job, what are the top positions which I can apply for? And trust me, when we say that you should decide whether you want to apply for a government job or a private job, it means no matter which job you select, you should always aim for the top job. And you should prepare for it. Because if you start preparing for a job which is at an average level or may not be so challenging, you will not be doing justice to your education. You will not be doing justice to the amount of money, time, and hard work which you have done in your life. So it's important, whether it's private job or government job, you are applying for the top job in the country, for the best job in the country. Now, the leading examinations for entry into government jobs are UPSC, services such as IAS, IPS, IFS, IES, etc. Now, along similar lines, we have entrance exams for state level administrative services. such as PCS, State Civil Services. The exam that comes next in the hierarchy is SSC examination. It is again conducted by UPSC. Now, then we have various entrance exams for jobs which are those in banking departments, state level departments such as electricity, public work, etc. Now, majority of the entrance exam focus on testing number of skills for the candidates, and these includes basic quantitative skills, general knowledge, verbal ability and reasoning skills. Specific exams such as those of banks probe specific industry knowledge in the exam. The second part of the selection process is the interview stage, and in this, the mental aptitude, intellectual qualities, social knowledge, and general affairs or the current affairs, the knowledge of the candidates is tested. Now, getting selected for any government job is tough as competition is immense for every post, and you need to make sure that one is fully prepared for the challenges which you're going to face. Now, why do you think that government jobs are tough to crack? And why do you think that people want to apply for government job? Now, the answer to the second question you will get in these slides. Let me answer to the first question. Why people think that it is tough to get a government job? Now, the reason it is tough to get a government job is because the competition is very high. The number of posts for any government job is very less as compared to the population of the young people of this country. That is why to crack a government exam is much more difficult as getting into a private job. But still, people do it. As I've already told you, there are top jobs in the country which can not only change you as a person but also change the society for which you want to work for. You are a person as an individual, you can make the difference. You can change the life of the people. And let me ask you another question. What is your purpose in life? Do you want to do a job or earn just average monthly income? Do the same kind of job every day? Don't you want a job which is not only respected, not only gives you money, but also gives you satisfaction? Satisfaction of bringing the change, making a difference in life. And that is why I say it is important for you to understand the purpose of your life. You have not taken birth on this planet Earth to live a mediocre life. You have the potential to become an IS officer, a civil servant, a government officer, if you believe in yourself. If you believe that the purpose for you to come on this earth is to make a difference in the lives of the people, that is where you will get the motivation. So, finding purpose is the best source of providing you the motivation which will help you to clear the exam, which will help you to work harder, prepare for the exam in the best possible way. Now, people say that it's only because of the benefits of the government job that people want to apply for it. That is true. Government jobs do provide a lot of benefits. Now, one of the main reasons for wanting to work for the government job is job stability. Where do you get stability in a job? If you work in a private company and if you go to office tomorrow, you are not sure whether the office will be open tomorrow. The office might shut down. So, where will you go? You will be left nowhere. If you have a family, if you have a children, if you have children, you'll not be able to provide them food, education, healthcare. That is why government jobs are important. They will provide you the security, your children, your family. They will feel secure. And once a person is secure from within and from outside, you feel like doing certain things in life which are innovative, which are out of the box. But if you yourself are not sure whether you will get or have your job tomorrow, you'll be restricting yourself. You'll not be able to grow as a person. So, job stability is the most important and critical factor for choosing government job. So, if you are a graduate, I would suggest you to give government jobs the priority and preference. In private jobs, if you get good companies, good organizations, you might get a better salary. But that salary is not an assurance that you will be getting the same amount of salary every year or every month. Make your life a stable life. Give your children and your family a stable source of income. And it's not that people who work in government jobs do only government jobs. You can apply your mind, you can learn new skills, you can develop people, and you can do a lot of things in life as well. Now, with the advent of pay commissions, which is seventh pay commission, the government job are paying you very handsome pay packages. Now, the government sector jobs, there is a standard working hours, and if all the situation demands the government employees to do overtime, you are paid for it. But in private jobs, you are not paid for the extra hours which you're putting in. Government job offers you financial services as well. Whenever you join a government job, you will get a loan for your house, for your children education, for your medicine, for your medical purposes of your children, your parents, your family at a very reasonable rate. So if you want to buy a house and if you're a government employee, you will get a loan at a very concessional rate of interest. That is even more important as a person. So overall fulfillment, overall satisfaction is something which you can get in government jobs. For government jobs, many benefits such as retirement benefits, pension plans, funds exist to children for their education, childcare, healthcare, everything. Even the working style of government employees is much more relaxed, congenial. The work stress as compared to private job is less. And that is the reason you need to think whether you want to go for a government job or a private sector job. Now, if I have spoken about the positives, let me also talk about certain negatives because we should always have a balanced perspective. And then it is up to you to take the decision. Now, career growth opportunities in the government jobs can be very few and it is defined as per your seniority. So, if you are a very brilliant person, you may not get promotions as per your talent. You may have to wait for 5 to 6 years, which is the standard time to apply for the next job or next promotion. So, that is one drawback. Selection procedure of government job is very tough, which involves a lot of hard work, patience, persistence, and a lot of efforts. Now, many people say that one more factor which is a disadvantage is that as a government employee, your job is very monotonous. You do the same thing every day, which is true as well. So this can also be an advantage. Another aspect of working in public sector is that one has to respond to the pulls and pressures put. So you are in a way held and bound by the rules and regulations of the organizations. So that may be a drawback of a government job. Career growth opportunities are less, selection procedure is tough, routine and mundane nature of the work, pulls and pressures. Now, various government examinations. There are various government examinations which I have already spoken about. National Defense Services, UPSC, Army, Navy, Air Force, uh, grade examination of civil services, Indian Forest Services, engineering services. Staff Selection Commission also conducts examination for Group B and C post for the Government of India. So these are the various opportunities which you can get in the government job. Now, again, at the end, I would like to answer the most important question which you all must be thinking as a youngster, whether you should apply for a government job or you should go for a private job. Let me make you very clear. You first look at your interest, what you want to do in life. Are you an innovative person? Are you a creative person? Are you a person who does not like to be told what to do, what not to do? Are you a person who believes in independence? Are you a person who thinks that you can grow on your own? Are you a person who has entrepreneurial skills? Are you a person who wants to make the difference on your own? If that is the case, you may want to choose a private job because there you will get flexibility. You may work for 2 years in a private organization in a particular company, and if you get a better opportunity, you can switch and move to a much better job and get a higher salary package, even a better place. But in government jobs, once you get a government job, you'll have to work for that job throughout your life. You will get postings to different locations within the country. You will not have your own options to get the postings. So whatever the government provides, you will have to be happy with it. But in private life, in private jobs, you can live your own life the way you want. You will be an independent person. This is for private job. However, if you are a person who wants a secure life, if you are a person who wants peace of mind, if you're a person who wants family time, if you are a person who wants to spend time with their family, their children, go for vacations, relax, if you're a person who wants to make a change, if you're a person who really wants to work hard within the organizational framework of government, and you know that you have the capacity, the capability to crack the government exams, you should apply for a government job. So it's basically the mindset which you have. It's basically the approach which you have towards life. So for you as a youngster, I would advise you to first get some experience of a private organization if you are in a dilemma. If you feel that, or if you're confused, what should you do? Now you should work in a private organization after you complete your graduation for 2 to 3 years. See how you adapt yourself. Are you liking the environment? Do you feel that uh, you would be able to sustain yourself in private jobs for your whole life. Now you can experience that in 2 to 3 years. And in these 2 to 3 years, you will also get experience of having worked in an organization. You will improve your skills, communication skills, confidence level. And even if you apply for a government job after working in private sector jobs, you will at least have something to talk about in the interview. So if you want to try out things, if you are confused, if you are in a dilemma, whether you should do a government job or a private job, as a youngster, I would suggest you to please invest your time and work for a private organization, a good company, based on your educational qualification, your expertise, and gain some experience. And once you gain experience, once you have spent 2 to 3 years, then analyze yourself, whether you, your family is happy with the job. Do you want to continue working in private sector for your life? And if that point of time the answer is no, you can take a break of 1 year and prepare for government jobs. So that's my suggestion. If you as a youngster wants to try out things, you have the age on your side and you can make this experiment. And this experiment will not give you or will not be harmful to you and your career in any ways. It is always going to add value. Even after 2 years, you decide to join a government job, that will make you a much better employee as a government servant, even after you, even if you get selected, because you already have 2 years of experience of working in a private organization. So you'll be better than the people who are already in government jobs. So why not to try and work for a private organization for 2 to 3 years, get some experience, analyze yourself whether you like it or not, then take a decision to apply for a government job, prepare, take a break of 1 year. You would have gathered some savings for the past 2 years if you have worked in a private organization. Then invest your time, money, resource, and your full concentration in hard work to appear and clear the government job. This is the best career path plan which I will suggest you. So if you have reached the end of this video, be rest assured you have reached a channel that will give you a similar treasure of knowledge daily. That's a promise. So please subscribe and become a lifetime learner. Thank you.